Yo, what's the Land Bass Assassin? What's up? What's happening? And we are live. We are live. We were having a bunch of technical difficulties on top of the not catching fish. We're basically figuring out our setup. It's the first time that I did a live with a GoPro, so I don't think I like that. There wasn't much interaction. Excuse me. There wasn't much interaction on that. I think the lives that are vertical, they go to the shorts and they get more exposure, but these lives seem to be a little bit different than the GoPro live. So we'll see. Could have been a timing issue. Who knows? It's kind of like fishing, right? Might have been a timing issue. People might not wanted to have been watching. Might have been all like, yo, bro, I work. I can't just be fishing all day like you. You're crazy, bro. So I don't know. Maybe I'm giving attributes to the wrong thing. Maybe it's just that I wasn't catching any fish. So people are all like, well, let's not say any fish. Let's say I wasn't catching the bigger fish. So people were all like, hey, man, if this guy's not catching giants, then we're going to move on. I don't know. So based on this setup, I have to, because I like this camera more than I like that GoPro, because it allows me to move the camera anywhere I want. Like I can move it left, right, whatever. But I cannot go live with that Starlink, so that causes an issue. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using the Starlink as my Wi-Fi. I'm using the Starlink as my Wi-Fi so that my other phone can use the Wi-Fi instead of mobile data. And I'm just watching my own stream. Kind of weird. But that's because my moderator had to go do something, so. So I got to watch my own stream as it's going. So right now I'm near the channel. The channel is off to my left. And I'm throwing to this little point that comes out. There's a creek that comes through this channel, or comes through out to the channel. Just throwing out to where they meet. So we've had a couple of catches in the live streams, but they weren't giants. Just, I mean, dude, they weren't even big. They were tiny. We're trying to change that. When you miss your first fish and that was a bigger fish, kind of sets the tone for the day. Well, we're here to change it. We're here to handle business. Go and find those big ones. We have till probably about noon. Dang, whatever that was a big splash. So we got probably until noon central to catch some fish, because after that, I think a storm's going to come through. I'm not exactly sure how accurate that is, but a storm is supposed to be coming through at that point in time. So throw to that buoy. get some action so that people can tune in. Let's get a fish bite. It's a little breezy, nothing too bad. I'm gonna have to throw a jig out there so that it can. Nothing, guys. It's just that was the first tension I felt on my line in a while. Probably a rock. I'm gonna go with that was a rock. So I think I might throw the jig out there so I can feel the bottom a little bit better. Man, there's a lot of crazy setup just to make this stuff work. I'm not even talking about the fish catches, just to bring you video of the potential fish catches. A lot of chaos to get that to work. I'm trying to find the combination of hardware that will make it the easiest, but right now, the Insta360, it will only work with mobile data to go live. GoPro goes live, but it goes live horizontally. Baby cubs. You saw it behind me, Doug? Okay. Thanks for that heads up. I'll keep an eye out. You know what would be funny is if I casted behind myself and there was a fish on there. Okay, I'm going to switch over to a jig because they ain't feeling that shaky head, which is weird. That is very odd. So I'm going to switch to a blue craw jig. Toss that baby out there. We got some people having fun. Oh, in Latin America? No, sir. I am in North America. Big dog. I am in North America, specifically Alabama, trying to catch me a fish, which has been proven very difficult today, which I didn't expect it to be this difficult. But hey, this channel keeps it real, bro. You're going to see when I succeed and when I struggle. You'll see it live. Some people just watch for the struggle, bro. So I'm throwing a jig, bringing it through the, there's rock over there. Baby cubs, same here, man. Fishing, I think, almost goes past the hobby, bro. It goes to close to some sort of an addiction to get that bite, you know what I'm saying? That's why I find myself out here so often. In search of that tick tick. Boom. But that tick tick has been very hard to come by today. There was a good sized fish that I did miss. That was on the first live stream of today. I thought I set the hook into that fish good enough, but there was no fish at the end of that. So apparently it wasn't good enough. All right, these guys aren't feeling this jig either, I don't think. I'm going to switch to a Texas rig worm in a second. Maybe I wasn't at the angle that I needed to be at. It's a little breezy today, but I like that little bit of chop. Breaks up the water a little bit. You would think that it would make it easier to fish, but right now, bro, not for me. And I'm sure that there's fools on the lake right now catching them like crazy, but not this fool. This fool is out here not catching, but live not catching. Yo, LT Plays, what's up? Still in the struggle, dog. Only caught 3 dinks today, bro. And I've been out here since 5 in the morning. Well, about 5:30 or so. That's the struggle. So I'm going to move a little bit on this point and see if I can't get a different angle and see if these fools will bite from a different angle. I do hear thunder in the background. Sorry guys, as I'm moving, the camera likes to hold on the horizon. So I'll move it back to me in a second. Let me just position the boat where I want it to be. I will put it back on me in a second. Just let me get that angle. If it's not on, oh, it moved itself. Yo, what's up, Amanda? You're back. Appreciate it. Also, I'm glad you're going fishing, LT. Get out there, bro. Get out there, throw some lines. Let me know how that goes. Catch some big fish. Catch some big fish, enjoy time on the water. That's what it's about. That was odd. That right there is a dude airballing at a fish bite. I had to fix my jig. Let's try something different. Let's throw then this but from this angle, see if they are more willing to bite. Where are you going to be fishing at, LT? You're going to fish a pond, a lake, from the bank, on a boat? What are we looking at here? You went fishing day and night, bro? That sounds crazier than what I'm doing all the afternoons that I fish. Lake and on the beach. There's a lot more people out right now than I would expect for a Friday, but we got people everywhere having a good time. Let's see here. Where you at, guys? Where you at? Got about 13 minutes left on this live stream before we have to start another one. When we start another one, I'm going to cruise off to, well, camera came off of me. I'm going to cruise off in that direction. It's not very far. I'll cruise over there, set up on the spot, and try and handle business. I might throw a chatterbait up there. It is starting to warm up, I'll tell you guys that much. Not the fishing, just the temperature. That's what's warming up, sadly. So now I'm going to cast behind us because I'm inside of the channel, so I can basically cast left or right of myself. And hopefully kind of go on the edge of that channel where the grass gives way. But today I haven't found anything that's giving me that confidence that I need. Like, okay, I know what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm kind of, where they at? Where they at, fools? Whoa. The yacht wake is coming through. There was a yacht that cruised by, and his wake just came through. I gotta get a big fish, bruh. I got to. We didn't come all the way to the middle of the lake for nothing. More of that wake. All right, what is going on here? Where did these fish disappear to? I know you're here, vatos. I just need to find you. They're playing a mean game of hide and seek right now. Yo, LT, what are you going to be fishing for? You tell me where, but what? LT must have bounced. We have 8 more minutes. 8 minutes to catch a fish before this live stream shuts down. And then we have to start another one. And hope that we catch a fish in those 30 minutes. Tough sledding out here today, boys. At least for me personally. I'm sure they're being caught somewhere on this lake. What's up, Lane Landon? What is happening? Just out here on Lake Guntersville, catching dinks. And not very many dinks, just a few dinks. If it was multiple dinks, okay, maybe. But it's only been like 3 dinks, bro. I hear the thunder. The thunder that's over there. Those storm clouds right there. Hopefully we don't have to deal with those. And they pass right by us, but we'll find out in a little bit. Very thundery. Well, I appreciate you dropping by, Lane, and just saying what's up. We have 5 minutes left to catch a fish. We'll cover a little bit of water. That thunder sounds angry. Yo, slaying, what's happening? I'm throwing a chatterbait. Throwing a chatterbait, trying to move, cover a little bit of water, see if I can get these guys to bite. So far, just a bunch of, well, excuse me, 3 dinks, bro. Not a bunch. I was about to bust out with a fairy tale, tell you we had a bunch of them. Nah, bro, we ain't got a bunch. We only had 3 dinks. 3 dinks. Is there any regs against having more pulls in the water? Do you have someone else sit on the bobbers? Nah, bro. So I'm not sure if Alabama has a, I think you could have more than 1 rod in the water, but I don't use live bait, so these are all artificial lures that I'm throwing. So I'm basically Rihanna out here and just work. Gotta work that bait, make it seem alive. Man, that thunder's loud. See those clouds over there, guys? They don't sound too happy. But the wind seems to be blowing them in the right direction. And that direction is away. All right, so I'm marking fish right here. What the... Bros, I hope you guys saw me jump on that. There was a fish that came up right next to the boat and startled me, and hopefully I look like a chicken on that. Oh man, that was good stuff, bro. That was good stuff. I don't mind looking like a fool. It looks like we are not going to catch a fish. I mean, we got a minute and a half. We might not catch a fish on this live stream, guys. But we'll be back almost immediately on another live stream and try until that storm decides that we can't fish anymore. So I've changed from the chatterbait, slowed it down. I was marking fish down here, but I wasn't able to get them on the chatterbait, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Let me know if you guys saw me get all chicken with that fish that splashed right next to me. So I have forward-facing sonar, but I'm not using it right now. I haven't used it in all day. It's not even plugged in. The battery that I use it with, it has been sent back